ancient styles of Kung Fu. Monkey. Crane. Mantis. Viper. Tiger. Panda.
Don't tell Monkey.
Everybody was
Jack Black.
Go ahead, Panda. Show us what you can do.
Okay, yeah, I just ate. So I'm still digesting, so my Kung Fu might not be as good as later on.
DreamWorks Kung Fu Panda.
How's that?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Nur Aimah binti Shafie. So today we are going to present about our movie review. The movie that have been chosen is Kung Fu Panda from 2008. First of all, let me introduce our team members. Let's begin with me, ABQARI bin Abdul Hafiz. The second one is ALIF, and then third one is HAZIM, and the last but not least is MOHAMAD NABIL. Next, let's move to the synopsis. Kung Fu Panda. Follow the story of Po, a big clumsy panda who dreams of becoming a great Kung Fu Panda warrior. However, he works in his father noodles shop and feels discouraged by his lack of skill. Fate intervenes when the wise Ogwe and ancient daughters selects Po as a dragon warrior, the chosen one destined to defeat the villainous Snow Leopard Tai Lung. Despite the skepticism of the Furious Five, the elite Kung Fu Panda warriors, Po trains under Master Shifu to fulfill his destiny. Through perseverance, humor, and newfound belief in himself, Po learns valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and the true meaning of being a Kung Fu Panda master. In the end, Po uses his unique skills and inner strength to defeat Tai Lung and save the Valley of Peace. The first main stakeholder of this movie is Master Shifu. As a wise and skilled master of the Jet Palace, Master Shifu's stats are tied to his responsibilities as a teacher and guardian of the Valley of Peace. Initially, he struggled with thought about Po's suitability as the Dragon Warrior, and faces pressure to train him despite his unconventional nature. Shifu's stake lies in his ability to guide Po and the Furious Five effectively, ensuring the protection of the valley from threats like Tai Lung. Each journey involves overcoming his own prejudices and learning to recognize Po's potential, ultimately realizing that greatness can come from unexpected places. The second main stakeholder from this movie is Furious Five, that including by Tigress, Monkey, Mantis, Viper, and Crane. As a elite Kung Fu warriors of the valley, each member of the Furious Five has their own stakes in defending their home and maintaining their status as formidable fighters. Their stakes revolve around loyalty to Master Shifu, the protection of the valley, and their own personal growth as martial arts. Initially skeptical of Po's abilities, their stake in the story involves accepting him as a dragon warrior and working together to defeat Tai Lung. Individually, they also face challenges related to their unique fighting styles and personal histories. Throughout the story, they learn the importance of teamwork, trust, and embracing diversity in order to achieve their common goal of safeguarding the valley. Let's move to the first villain, is Tai Lung. Tai Long's ethical dilemma centers on the pursuit of power and recognition at any cost. Once a highly skilled of Kung Fu student, Tai Long becomes consumed by his desire to prove himself as a dragon warrior and gain the admiration of others. However, when he is denied this title and imprisoned for his dangerous ambitions, he faces the ethical dilemma of how to respond to this perceived injustice. Tai Long's thirst of power leads him down the path of resentment, anger, and ultimately revenge. He must decide whether to let go of his ego and find redemption or to continue seeking validation through destruction means. So next for the hero is Po. Poe's ethical dilemma revolves around self-belief and authenticity. Initially, Poe struggled with feelings and inadequacy and self-doubt because he doesn't fit the traditional image of a Kung Fu warrior. When he is unexpectedly chosen as the Dragon Warrior, he faces the ethical dilemma of whether he is truly deserving of the title and whether he can live up to the expectations placed upon him. Throughout his journey, Poe must grapple with questions of identity, integrity, and the ethical responsibility that comes with the wielding great power. He must decide whether to conform to others' expectations or to embrace his own unique qualities and strengths.
So we'll talk about the villain's action based on a teleological point of view. Tai Long, who was driven by a desire for recognition as the Dragon Warrior, resorted for aggression and dominance when rejected. He subsequently held Master Shifu responsible for instilling him with the aspiration of becoming the Dragon Warrior. However, Master Shifu, merely acting on the directives of Master Oogway, had to come to terms with the verdict that Tai Long was not destined to be the Dragon Warrior. He attempted to seize the Dragon Scroll to fulfill his ambition, but he was thwarted by Master Oogway. Holding a grudge against Master Shifu, he awaited an opportunity in the prison to escape. Upon doing so, he immediately sought to achieve his goal in the Valley of Peace, but was confronted by the Dragon Warrior Po. Tai Long's action reflects a teleological perspective, prioritizing the outcome of obtaining power from the Dragon Scroll. He prioritized his own right, his own gain, rationalizing his morally questionable action as necessary for his objective. And of course, next is our hero's action based on the deontological point of view. Po, who worked in his father's noodle shop all his life, harbored a deep love for Kung Fu. Despite facing numerous challenges, he endeavored to attend the ceremony announcing the Dragon Warrior. Eventually, Master Oogway unexpectedly chose him for the role. Despite facing criticism, Po was determined to fulfill his destiny. He was trained by Master Shifu. He confronted Tai Long to protect his village. From a deontological standpoint, Po demonstrates respect for Master Shifu and other Kung Fu masters, recognizing their authority and their wisdom. He upholds his duties as the Dragon Warrior, committed to protecting the Valley of Peace and its inhabitants. Po exhibits courage and integrity, staying true to his moral convictions and prioritizing the well-being of others, even at personal cost.
If I were to step into the shoe of Tai Long, the antagonist in Kung Fu Panda, and apply the golden rule to my action, several ethical decisions will emerge. First, respect for others' ability. If I were Tai Long, I try to respect the ability of others. Instead of only focusing on myself and the Dragon Scroll, I acknowledge the skills and effort of my fellow Kung Fu fighters. For example, when Po is chosen as the Dragon Warrior, I will accept the decision with grace. Even though I might feel disappointed or frustrated, I will remember that everyone deserves recognition for their hard work and dedication. I will show support for Po and encourage him to embrace his new role, understanding that his abilities are valuable and worthy of respect. By treating others with respect and recognizing their abilities, I would create a more positive and harmonious environment within the Kung Fu community. Second, honesty. Instead of deceiving myself and others into believing that I deserve the Dragon Scroll without earning it, I would have been truthful about my capabilities and shortcomings. I would have openly communicated with my Master Shifu about my ambitions and desires, rather than harboring resentment and plotting behind his back. I would have engaged in honest dialogue, expressing my aspiration while respecting his wisdom and guidance. During the evaluation process for the Dragon Scroll, I would have participated with integrity and sincerity, instead of resorting to deceit or manipulation to gain an advantage. I would have showcased my skills and dedication, trusting in the fairness of the selection process. And the last one is empathy. If I were in the shoes of Tai Long, I would have acted differently in several key moments of the storyline. For example, when I discovered that Pooh, the seemingly clumsy panda, had been chosen as the Dragon Warrior instead of me, I would have reacted with empathy and compassion rather than rage and resentment. Instead of feeling entitled to the title and seeking revenge against Pooh and Master Shifu, I would have understood that they had their own struggle and challenges. I would have empathized with Pooh's journey of self-discovery and recognition that he deserved a chance to prove himself just as I did. Next is about villain feelings. If I were Tai Long in Kung Fu Panda, I feel really sorry for all the bad things I have done. I regret chasing after power and causing so much trouble. I feel awful for hurting my Master Shifu and letting him down. I be filled with guilt for hurting innocent people like the villagers and other Kung Fu fighters. Knowing I caused them pain would eat away at me. I feel responsible for all the damage I caused and the life I messed up. Feeling ashamed would be really tough. I hate myself for giving into anger and pride. Knowing I could not control myself and end up hurting others would make me feel really low. In the end, this feeling of regret, guilt, and shame will stick with me. I push me to face my mistake, try to make things right, and become a better person.
As we conclude our journey through the wisdom of Kung Fu Panda movie, let us reflect on two profound lessons that resonate deeply with us all. Firstly, the movie reminds us of the importance of embracing our uniqueness. In a world where comparison often clouds our vision, it is crucial to remember that success is not about being the best version of someone else, but about recognizing and nurturing our own unique qualities. By embracing our individuality, we pave the path to greatness, each step guided by authenticity and self-discovery. Secondly, Poe's journey embodies the essence of perseverance and self-belief. His story is a testament to the idea that nothing is impossible for those who refuse to give up. With resilience as our shield, persistence as our weapon, and a steadfast belief in ourselves as our compass, we can conquer any challenge that stands in our way. So let us carry forward these invaluable lessons from Kung Fu Panda to embrace our uniqueness, to avoid the trap of comparison, to persevere in the face of adversity, and to always believe in the greatness within us. That's all from us. Thank you.